Well, hey there, welcome to the channel. I'm Jeff Donut. This is the Animal Donut Show. Today we're talking about Aspen Aerogels. I woke up today, I had my cup of cappuccino, I looked at my stocks, on my phone. Aspen Aerogels was up like 15% right out of the gate. And I'm thinking, what's going on? I mean, if my stocks are up like 5%, I'm ecstatic. 7%, something crazy is going on. But if a stock is up 10% or 15%, I'm like, what's going on? I go to Google, I start typing in the news and looking for company news. I can't find anything, you guys. I can't find anything about Aspen Aerogels. So maybe one of you guys knows what's going on with this company, because I don't think a stock jumps 15% in one day over nothing. So I don't know if this is institutional buyers who are in on something or if these are retail investors. But this stock, I keep looking at it on my phone as the day progresses. It's up like 15%, then it's up 17%, then it's up 18%. And so just gradually this stock price is just going up and up and up. So I think there's a story out there. Why do I always feel like I'm the last person to know? Do you guys ever feel like there's stuff going on in the world, in the stock market, and everybody knows like 10, 15 minutes or maybe 10, 15 hours before us? I always feel like I'm the last one to know. So anyways, put it in the comment section if you know what's going on with Aspen Aerogels. Okay, a couple thoughts here. This is what I wanted to share here. The concept is back to basics. I'm thinking about my investing for the last year or so, since the year began, and just trying to assess, like, how am I doing? Am I hitting my goals? Am I missing some things? Keeping a journal and writing things down doesn't have to be every day, although I think it's amazing if you can keep it up on a daily basis. But just keeping up with what your plan is, what you're trying to get accomplished, so you can set some goals for yourself and then you know if you reach them. So for me, when I set up my semiconductor portfolio, and in case you're new to the channel, just at the start of this year in January, I started investing in semiconductor stocks. I picked 10 and I invested equal amounts in each one. My goal was, one, to try to beat the S&P 500 with this portfolio of 10, and two was to find one or preferably two or three stocks that had the chance at growing really fast, becoming, 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x stocks. And I figured the best way to do this is just to get some skin in the game, put some money behind each of these stocks, and that will force me to watch them more carefully, to learn about the companies and kind of see the story for each company and each stock unfolding. So what I need to remind myself now is to go back and look, okay, which stocks have been the best performers, which companies are having the most success. So I just needed to review that today. And I can just tell you now off the top of my head, out of these 10 companies, the best one is Nova Limited, NVMI, as far as overall performance. Another great one is Onto Innovation, ONTO. And my third best is Camtek, CAMT. And coming in at 4, which is also a great performer, is Aspen Aerogels, ASPN. So I needed to take a look, kind of go back to the basics of what I was trying to accomplish and see these 4 companies and go, okay, is the story the same? Are they still progressing as I had hoped when I entered these trades? And if they are, do I want to continue adding more, or do I want to sell off some of the position? For me, I'm holding these stocks for the long run, so I'm not selling off any winning positions to try to recognize gains to offset loss. I'm not getting fancy like that. I'm letting these winners run. And so the question is, have I put enough into Aspen Aerogels, Camtek, Nova Limited, and Onto Innovation? So that's something I have to look at. And then I think another question is, there are 6 other stocks that have done less well. So I have to ask myself, should I hold these positions after this year? Because the deal I made with myself was to keep all 10 stocks for at least the year. But do I want to sell those and then just plow the money into my best positions? Or is there a chance that the ones that didn't perform so well this year might kind of rebound or come back in the future? In which case, there's no harm in just holding them as long as they're not like losing a lot of stock value or stock price. So in any case, those are just my thoughts here. Wanted to share it with you. And also, how did I know? I think this is important. How did I know Aspen Aerogels was the kind of company that I wanted to stick with and add to? Because I've added a lot more money to Aspen Aerogels through the first half of this year. On May 3rd, 2024, Aspen Aerogels, they released their first quarter earnings results, and they were really strong. They earned 107% more in the first quarter of 2024 compared to first quarter 2023. And after that news came out, the stock shot up like 48% in the next week. And I could see when a company outperforms year over year by that much, it's really worth taking a closer look. The company revised its earnings for this coming year of 2024. Their previous earnings outlook was $350 million in revenue. They changed that guidance to $380 million. And I went, okay, this is better than expected. So I have more confidence that this is not like just a short-term blip, and they're gonna, I think, demand is strong for this aerogel material. So, and this stock is up 94.04% as of the close of the stock market today, Friday, August 16th. So this tells me that this has been a fantastic investment. The stock, I bought it at 15. It's now at 30. I know some other people who watch this channel have also had great returns. I think one of you, Na, in the Philippines. No, I know some of the other people who follow this channel, like Na in Thailand, got in on this stock at $10 a share. So now you have a 3x return, which is really phenomenal. So let me know in the comments if any of you guys have invested in Aspen Aerogels. Kind of like to hear from you and know what people who follow this channel do, what you're kind of into from an investing point of view. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. This is one of the stocks, one of the handful of stocks that I've really focused on during the course of this year. Excelis Technologies is another one that I really like, and I know I've discussed. And I just feel like getting to know the companies, getting to know what's going on kind of within the company and understand what is going on in the economy, in the economic kind of environment we're in, will help as investors so that when we go to buy more shares of stock, we have an idea of kind of what we're doing and why we may want to put more money into a stock. So this is not investing advice. I just provide this info to you to help you kind of understand and learn more about investing. And I really love to hear from you. So if you have not yet tapped the little like button, please do that. It's super helpful to the algorithm to suggest this to other people who might like small cap stocks, semiconductor stocks, Aspen Aerogel. And if you're not yet a subscriber and you like learning about small caps, semis, and ETFs, tap the little subscription button and the notification bell, and then you'll get a heads up whenever I make a new video. So thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video.